Hello everyone, and I do have some good news for you early this morning. That area of low pressure that's going to work for us has been held up a little bit, which is a good thing because this is going to give us an opportunity now for our temperatures to rise above freezing before the bulk of the precipitation moves in. So for most of us, what this is going to do is it's going to cut back on the freezing rain and snow totals, which is a good thing, although not for everyone. I'll show you one place in the state where there's still going to be a lot of snow. But let's start 8 a.m. this morning. And this is a good thing because at this time yesterday it was looking like we were going to be pretty covered across Nebraska with freezing rain and snow, but not the case. It's looking like just isolated freezing rain and snow showers. And I will say for most it's probably going to be snow early this morning, but already starting to see that transition to rain. But in this case, yes, for now, early this morning, yes, freezing rain, because look at temperatures below freezing in a lot of locations. So you see that shade of pink showing up around Grand Island and Kearney. It's a snow freezing rain mix, and if it's rain coming down, it will be freezing rain because those temperatures below freezing. So when are we going to get these temperatures above freezing? Well, notice Beatrice already above freezing at 33, but it's going to take longer. Those temperatures are in the teens. So let's jump ahead now to 11 a.m. Now notice, now we're starting to transition to scattered rain, scattered snow showers, some more activity showing up, but notice more folks getting above freezing. Notice that we are above freezing at 11 a.m. Beatrice, Lincoln, Omaha. So that means that if it's rain coming down, it'll just be rain. We won't see any ice accumulation. But notice Kearney, Grand Island, rain-snow mix, and in this case it would be a freezing rain snow mix because temperatures still below freezing. Meanwhile, just solid snow as you get up into the panhandle. So now let's jump ahead to 2 o'clock this afternoon and notice how it's really starting to fill in across the eastern part of the state. But notice Beatrice, Lincoln, Omaha, temperatures above freezing, so just rain. Grand Island, Columbus, this is going to be a freezing rain snow mix because those temperatures still below freezing. Let's also talk about the wind situation today. Eastern part of the state, winds around 10 miles per hour, not much wind at all. An area where gusts will be about 15 miles per hour, Grand Island, Kearney. Where it'll be breezy though, where we're getting those gusts 20, 25 miles per hour, that's going to be over in the panhandle where notice still snow, especially in the northwestern corner. That's actually where some heavy snow is going to be coming down. Meanwhile, even around Scottsbluff, just kind of light to moderate snow showers lingering at 2 o'clock. All right, so now let's jump ahead to homebound commute time. This is 5 o'clock, and we're still talking about a good chance of rain, but rain, Beatrice, Lincoln, Omaha, and then an area with freezing rain, snow, mixed, Sioux City, Norfolk, Columbus. But notice, good chance that we will be dry in Kearney and pretty good chance in Grand Island as well. So now let's jump ahead to 8 o'clock. And the activity's starting to back off in the southeastern part of the state, but still got to mention the chance for rain showers and that freezing rain snow mix still for Columbus, Norfolk, Sioux City, but meanwhile, in the north central part of the state, just snow. By the time we get to 11 o'clock, I think we are done in southeast Nebraska, and really it's probably going to be all the activity really limited to the northeastern corner of the state, but in the most northeastern corner of the state, it does look like the activity is going to try and linger. Even 2 a.m., still a few stray flurries, freezing rain showers. But I think finally, even in the northeastern corner of the state, by the time we get to 4 a.m., so very late tonight, very early tomorrow morning, we'll be dry. So for everyone tomorrow morning for the Friday morning commute, no precipitation to worry about. Okay, so now let's talk about snow and freezing rain totals. And let's start with the snow totals first. Now, I will say that Kearney, Grand Island, Lincoln, Beatrice, Omaha, you may see snow early this morning. But is it going to be measurable snow? No. Probably just be a dusting. And then remember that rain is going to be moving in, so any snow that does come down, maybe even if it's a tenth of an inch at best, then it's all going to melt as those temperatures get above freezing and rain falls on top of it. So as far as measurable snow, no, it's not going to happen. Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Beatrice, Kearney, Grand Island. But look what happened. So Scottsbluff only around an inch of snow. But my goodness, it looks like it's going to be a little over 6 inches in Chadron. But that is definitely the exception, that western corner of the state. So for most snow, not an issue. So let's now talk about freezing rain. But again, because for a lot of us, it looks like temperatures, again, it's going to be a rain-snow mix, and for a lot of us, those temperatures are going to get above freezing a little bit faster it looks like we're just talking about a few hundredths of an inch of ice accumulation. I think the area where we're going to see that ice accumulation is going to run from North Platte to Omaha. Notice that in this model it says 0 in North Platte and 0 in Omaha. I'm not going to rule out that you could in North Platte or Omaha also be seeing a few hundredths of an inch, but it definitely looks like from North Platte to Omaha. But notice that everyone just staying under a tenth of an inch, and that's significant because it's really once you get to a tenth of an inch or more where you really start to see issues. Now, this said, this is enough between North Platte and Omaha. What we're looking at is there's a good chance that we'll see a little bit of freezing rain on your windshield, so you might have to do some scraping. We're talking about some ice accumulation on outdoor plants, outdoor furniture. But the big thing here is roads. We're not looking at widespread icy roads. Now, icy spots, especially bridges and overpasses, icy spots also on sidewalks and driveways, but I think most roads are going to be okay. When you're just talking about a few hundredths of an inch of ice accumulation, most roads ultimately end up being okay, but always good to just be on the cautious side. And as you're driving around today, considering that it's going to be a rain-snow mix anytime there's precipitation coming down, give yourself throughout the day today a little extra time to reach your destination. Be aware, especially bridges, overpasses, and maybe when you're walking to your car early this morning, watch out for a few icy spots.